big fan of Mark Levin, and I don't know that there is a better synopsis that could be a better textbook for people to learn about our founding history than the book Liberty and Tyranny. I guess the reason Liberty and Tyranny could never be a textbook for some government class would be that it costs less than $20, and in order to be a textbook, some professor normally has to make $100, $200, $300 a book, or it's not going to be utilized, or some left-wing source has to be the one providing the book and profiting, or it doesn't get used. But Liberty and Tyranny has so many incredible jewels, as I've read from here on the floor numerous times. But in my book, there are things that we need to be reminded of that this brilliant, I don't know that anybody knows more about the history of the Supreme Court than Mark Levin, just a brilliant man when it comes to our law, our Constitution, our Supreme Court. But he mentions in here, he draws so much from our history and throws it back in our faces so that we can't miss it. But Mark Levin points out the nation has entered an age of post-constitutional soft tyranny. And then he quotes from French thinker, philosopher Alexis de Tocqueville, as he explained presciently, quote, "It covers the surface of a society with a network of small, complicated rules, minute and uniform, through which the most original minds and the most energetic characters cannot penetrate to rise above the crowd. The will of man is not shattered, but softened, bent, and guided. Men are seldom forced by it to act, but they are constantly restrained from acting. Such a power does not destroy, but it prevents existence. It does not tyrannize, but it compresses, enervates, extinguishes, and stupefies a people, till each nation is reduced to nothing better than a flock of timid, industrious animals of which the government is the shepherd." And I know because some people don't like to be beat up by the left wing, as I apparently do. They don't want to be pointing these things out. And so apparently we've got Republican staffers helping senators who think that the things in this book are not worth spreading around the country. But this is our history. If you don't learn your history, how can you ever figure out the best way to go